Hello everyone, my name is Michael SK and welcome back to Robotics Notes Elite. In the last episode, oh man, a lot of things happened in the last episode. Things are really just picking up, seemingly out of nowhere it feels like. Shoot, that final episode of that anime was leaked. It wasn't complete, and the connections that were there towards the third report that we just read were pretty striking. Very alarming in a way. So it really makes you think, why was that the way it was, and why did it leak? Like, why now of all times? And shoot, I feel like I'm missing something else from the previous episode. I mean, we got the third report. I think that was 2 episodes ago. Then that happened. I'm trying to think of what else may have happened in the last episode that was pretty significant. Oh well. Let's see, where did we leave off? Nai, we were spending time with Nai at the very end of the last episode, gaming it up. And I wonder if that's going to continue. After eating supper, I lie down in the center of my bedroom. Now let's check Twitter, what's poppin'? Been a while since I got heated up. Wow, my hands are shaking. Tonight's dinner, teriyaki Spanish mackerel. Well, I wonder what that is. Played 4 hours, 42 to 3. Oh man, we're losing it. Today was a great help, thank you. Let's get some games in again. Yeah, they're gaming buddies all of a sudden. There's a lot I need to think about. The monopoles, almost said monopolies. The fact that I got forced into being Model 2's operator. The fact that the kill ballad cheaters. Oh, yep, there it is. That's the other significant part. Yeah, apparently the top 3, they have been dead for half a year. And, yeah, who's to say who we've been fighting, you know, in these tests? Who we've actually been up against? Who knows? The final episode of Gun Barrel. What I want to do after high school. But today I have only one thing on my mind. I've been thinking about it since dinner, even when I was in the bath. I've been replaying a simulation of my battle against Nai-san in my head over and over again. They're on a first-name basis now, by the way. How would Nai-san go on the offensive? How should I approach her? Based on the limited information I gathered from our 2 matches from earlier, I try to predict her patterns. Even this very moment, when I close my eyes, I can recreate Nai-san's Boltvelian moves. I ridiculously underestimated her. As good as I think I am, I've still got a ways to go. After all, I'm second in the world. The next time we play, I have to show her what I'm really made of. You get the idea. I've basically only been thinking about Nai-san all day. It's almost like I've fallen in love with her or something. I chuckle at the thought. Come on. I mean, this... Like, look, that we're now going to JAXA. We're going to the TNSC. I mean, come on. This has to be like a Nai route or something. I've finally come to terms with it today. I'm a weirdo. It's only been a day since we did battle. Plus, she's an adult. She's not a student with nothing to do during summer break. I've been told that my personality changes when it comes to KB, but I finally understand what that means. Oh yeah, it took you this long, huh? I'm heading to TNSC right now. Let's get some games in. Shocked about Gun Barrel. 2 days and I'm still not over it. I guess more than shocked, I am disappointed. I get all heated thinking about the last episode. I guess I liked Gun Barrel that much, you think? You're always so gullible. You're the type to move before you think, so why are you just lounging around? Don't believe everything you see on the internet. Let's go with that. It's hard to comfort her on this. Huh? Sun is acting a little weird. Something's up. Maybe he'll study more, or not. You get that feeling of ennui at the end of summer. Not just boys, all students feel it. I call it lost summer syndrome. One summer's adventure is just a mirage. Stinging, burning love belongs to the inaccessible world of TV dramas. Youthful passion. Its hope turns into despair and makes you want to cry. How about you instead buy some milk on the way back? Leave it to me, my lovely wife. Is the usual low-fat milk okay? Again, good discussion on Twitter. Reviewing the dreamlike last episode of Gun Barrel. Earth's destroyed and an annihilation ending? Hey, let's examine the ending from the 4-minute 31-second video. I can only picture an annihilation end. It looks like Rosetta backstabbed too. Rosetta had no choice but to destroy the world. Look, she is even crying. Didn't expect Rosetta to use the Grand Obelisk instead of Anubis. I can't close my mouth from shock. Yeah, okay, they're just talking about this show here. And how crazy it is. You know, the overanalyzing is going to happen here. I mean, it was bound to happen. That was lovely. Thank you, sunlight. I just wanted to make sure we didn't have anything going on here. I like that effect, actually. That's a nice effect. After stopping by Uchigaoka Park, I made my way here at 9 in the morning. I've literally been waiting here for 9 hours. I must look like a total weirdo to passers-by. As far as I'm concerned, however, I'm totally normal. There's only one reason I'm here. To battle with Nai-san. I wanted to battle with her ASAP, so I've been waiting here. If I play KB while I wait, time flies by. Online battles make for the perfect warm-up exercise. I massage my tired eyes from over my eyelids with my finger. During lunch, Nai-san showed up and treated me to a rice ball. I managed to get in a battle during that short window. She seemed stunned when I told her that I'd been waiting till she was finished with work. Or that I would be waiting. I glance at the clock and it's past 6. Don't most people usually get off work at 5? Maybe she's avoiding me. I mean, I've literally only showed her how weird I am. I probably should have gone home for a bit like she recommended. Yeah, honestly, probably never showing up in the first place would have been good, but whatever. There had to have been a better way to go about this, yeah, definitely. But when I get excited, I begin to take drastic measures. Hell, I've lost friends because of this happening repeatedly. Akiho's the only person willing to hang out with me now. And Akiho's a weirdo too, which is why we're the dynamic duo of weirdos and everyone makes fun of our club. The world is a cold, harsh place. All I want to do is battle with strong opponents.
Kaito-kun.
And just like that, Nai-san is behind me.
忍者の末裔だったりしますか?
はい。
いや、気配を消して近づくのはうまいなぁと。
Actually, when she first visited the Robotics Club, she was standing there without anyone noticing.
そうですかね。私は普通に近づいてきてるだけですけど。
Well, wait. Let's walk back onto what he just brought up. That was mostly because everybody was so focused on that shit that was going on the Pokecoms.
ただ、途中で声をかけずに近づいてから声をかけるようにするのが癖でして。だからでしょうか。気づかれないときは全然気づかれませんよ。
I wonder. Nai-san chuckles and points at the bench.
ここ、座っていいですか?
The bench is square-shaped and accommodates up to 8 people. I could even lie down here. Nai-san sits down after I give her a nod. A gentle scent wafts by. I didn't notice it when she dropped by in the afternoon. I always associate Nai-san with the smell of sweat. Probably because I usually only see her after she's been riding her bike. And that's why even when she's wearing her JAXA uniform, my image of her as a sporty type remains as strong as ever. But right now, she's wearing a light coat of perfume. I wonder why. Because she's hanging with me? Or maybe there was an important meeting that she needed to attend before meeting up. If she put perfume on because of me, does that mean that she's kind of into me? Man, holy shit, what a direction. It's obvious that this is like a route. I mean, come on. I don't mind that at all. Like, the shift is just so obvious. Nai-san is beautiful. And I don't dislike strong people. In fact, I admire them. I mean, strong at games, not physically strong.
っていうか、来てくれたんですね。てっきり無視されたかと思ってました。
いえいえ、遅くなってすみません。
迷惑だったら、そう言ってもらってもいいんですけど。
迷惑だなんて。最初はちょっとびっくりしましたけど。
Yeah, who wouldn't be?
でも、とてもまっすぐでピュアだなって思います。カイトくんがそこまでけなげに何を見ているのか、私、興味が出てきました。
What I'm looking for, huh?
強い人ですよ。今はナエさんです。
まるで昔の侍みたいですね。
Did she just totally ignore my feeble attempt at a pickup line? Well, whatever. As long as we can fight.
ま た何か差し入れを買ってくればよかったですね。腹が減っては戦はできませんから。
ナエさんがお腹空いてるだけでしょ。
バレちゃいましたか。
だったら俺ひとっ走りして買ってきましょうか。
Nai-san probably came by bike. It would be faster to take my scooter. I should be able to get to the nearest convenience store and back in about 15 minutes.
いいんですか？
もちろん。
If I were a jerk, I could have had her fight me on an empty stomach. I would drag her into my own pace, and before she could regain her rhythm, I'd take the first match in a heartbeat. But victory isn't the only thing I want from Nai-san. It's not about the results, it's about the journey. That's why I want Nai-san to be in tip-top shape. I don't mind having to wait another 15 minutes.
じゃあちょっと行ってきます。
Off we go, and oh, there we go. After we finished our bread, we played for about an hour. It had already gotten dark outside. But neither of us cared. We just kept staring down at our Pokecoms as we played Kill Ballad. I find this scene to be really weird. In a way, maybe it's because, you know, Kaito is still in high school. I mean, sure, he's 18 years old, he is an adult, but he's still young. He's still learning. I don't remember how old they said Nai was. She's obviously an adult and everything. She has, you know, a big girl job and everything like that. But she does come off more as an adult in like this scene. And a lot of her interactions do feel very adult-like, but with her childish charms sprinkled in. Like, you can still tell by her voice and kind of how she talks that, yeah, it's the Nai we know. I'm sure from an outsider's perspective, we might look weird, but the two of us are dead serious. I can feel my heartbeat speeding up during our matches. It's almost painful. If I lose concentration for even a split second, I'll lose. I've been sitting on the edge of my seat this whole time. And I'm not just sweating because of the heat. I feel alive. Nai-san's skills are the real deal. Plus, she's getting used to the game's mechanics at an alarming rate, which means that the more we play, the more likely it is for me to lose. Losing is so damn frustrating. If I don't play another match after losing, I feel at a loss. And so Nai-san and I just keep on playing on and on. It's also been a while since I played an opponent who was sitting right next to me. When I used to play Misane, Pokecoms weren't widespread yet, so we always played sitting next to each other. She really whipped my ass back then. Misane was a high schooler, and I was an elementary schooler. But she didn't take any sort of mercy on me. As a kid who only knew how to mash buttons, I didn't stand a chance.
無様ねえかい。このまま魂の指揮官であることを放棄するの？
I get goosebumps alongside a feeling of distant nostalgia. Misane was really merciless back then. I can't help but grimace as I think back on the old days. I then glance at the girl sitting next to me. If I was still in the past, I would see Misane's profile. But right now, it's Nai-san. Since she's right next to me, her physical reactions are directly communicated to me. It's especially obvious when she's in a disadvantageous situation. Words. She doesn't react as much when she's winning because, well, she still has her composure. When up against the wall, people start breathing hard or grinding teeth. Some even click their tongues or swear. There are all kinds of reactions. When I'm playing, I sharpen my senses, so I naturally pick up on these signs. Nai-san doesn't overreact. She takes a few light moaning breaths, and I picked this up over the last 2 hours. It's actually kind of sexy. It is? I obviously don't say that out loud, since she'd probably be weirded out. And that's that. I won 10-5. Nai-san sits her Pokecom off to the side and stretches into the air.
もう疲れちゃいましたよ。カイトくん、よくそんなに集中力が続きますね。
It's that gamer determination. Nai-san is massaging her own shoulders while grimacing. See, a 10-5 in Valorant, that would be like you're getting disowned by the family. That's why Valorant's a bad game. Her focus must be sapped. If we keep going, we're gonna start lagging. Since it's already dark, I guess it's time to call it.
いい勝負だったよ。
そうですか？私はずっと必死だったからすっごくきつかったんですけど。
いや、こっちだって結構必死だったって。
Yeah, I won this 2-hour battle of ours, but every single match was a close one. If things had settled in her favor, I wouldn't have been surprised. I noticed that the fingers on my right hand are shaking a little. I applied too much strength to them when I was inputting combos. Proof that I was in the zone. But if I'm this exhausted, I'm a little worried about getting an attack. It does feel kinda good though. Nai-san stands up and looks up at the night sky.
この島はどう？気に入ってもらえた？
はい、とってもいいところですよ。
東京と比べると不便じゃない？
確かにそうですね。でも自然が溢れてて私は好きです。
そう言ってもらえると地元民としても嬉しいよ。
ただ今月末でまた東京に戻らなくちゃいけないんですよね。
Ah, well, unfortunately the end of the month is in 4 days.
Huh?
I doubt my own ears. Did she just say end of this month? That's only 4 days from now.
何それ？そんなの聞いてない。
秋のことよろしくね。
あの時みたいにまた置いてくのかよ。
Uh-oh. We're seeing her and Nai. That's not good.
え？いや。
I snap back to reality. Crap, I think I just said something weird.
悪い。急に変なこと言って。ちょっとびっくりしちゃってさ。
大丈夫ですか？
平気。いや、平気じゃないかも。ナエさんとお別れするのが寂しくてさ。
Nai-san continues to look at me with a concerned expression on her face. I stay locked on her gaze and flash her a fake smile. One of her own eventually takes shape.
本当に寂しいって思ってますか？
ああ、もちろん。せっかく対等に勝負できる相手を見つけられたのに残念すぎるよ。
なるほど。
でも本当に帰っちゃうの？こんな急に？
ほら、2号機の予算の件で本社と交渉しなくちゃいけなくなりまして、それで一度戻ることにしたんです。また10月くらいになったらこっちに来る予定ですけどね。
Well, if I do remember correctly, I don't know when our end game is, but we do have quite a few months to still go through. This game does end in 2020, and I think that's... I'm pretty sure we were like February, March, somewhere around there in the prologue, before we actually really got diving in here to the story. We got that glimpse of the future. So yeah, we got a lot of time here. So I guess we will see her very soon.
なんだ、すぐまた来るんだね。
It still sucks that after finally finding someone I can play in person, she's not going to be accessible for a bit. I'm more disappointed than I expected.
ちなみに10月だともう海は冷たくて入れないですよね。
海？まあ10月じゃ無理だと思うよ。風邪ひいてもいいなら止めないけど。もしかして海に行きたかったとか？
ええ、せっかく南国の島に来たわけですから。海とっても綺麗ですし、全然人もいないでしょ。海水浴をするには最高の環境じゃないですか。でも次にこっちに来るのが10月だともう種子島の海には入れないかなと。来年の夏までいるかもわからないですし。こっちに来ることが決まってから真っ先に海水浴に行こうと思ってたんですけどね。そのために気合い入れて三鷹で水着も買ってきたんですから。
You know, I'm actually kind of surprised that she hadn't yet. She had all this time.
ずっとバタバタしてて機会を逃しちゃいました。
Busy, huh? Well, never mind. I guess I'm just talking out of my ass. That sucks since JAXA was on break all through Obon. And wait, if she didn't go home for Obon, doesn't that mean that she was here the whole time? Well, whatever, I won't sweat the deets.
じゃあ明日行こうよ。
I surprise even myself. I'm not the sort of guy who would voluntarily ask a girl out. Maybe I'm more into Nai-san than I thought.
カイトくん、明日も平日ですよ。
仕事なんて休めばいい。だから一緒に海行こうよ。
私とカイトくんの2人で？それはデートのお誘いだったりして。
I mean, again, they are both adults, technically.
そう取ってもらってもいいよ。
うわぁ、意外と種子島の高校生は大胆ですね。
I've never asked a girl out on a date before, but I want to spend as much time as I can with Nai-san. Actually, hold on, before we go any further, anything new on Twitter? Yes. Are you out, Kai? We are. I did some free practice with Masa-chan. Didn't stand a chance. He got strong. Tonight's dinner, Hamburg steak. Ah, classic. True classic right there. Yeah, I almost forgot about the old Twitter there. I want to get to know her better. God, I sound so cheesy right now. Yeah, I'm very surprised with his complete commitment here. I call out to mom and leave from the front door. All right, Twitter again. My head is going crazy from thinking about it all night. Everyone is looking at the deep parts. I don't get it because I'm not that smart. I don't care about it anymore. I must remember that person's motto is, as long as we live, we can never discard the burdens we were meant to carry. I like what I like, that should be fine. Done. I gotta study. Sigh. You are strong. The flat-out princess blood in me is boiling. I don't want to be in reckless mode. Oh, I call it reckless mode because when I concentrate and play games, I go emotionless. Hence, flat-out princess. It kinda embarrasses me. I hope I won't scare this island's male students. Or anybody, really. Looks like there was a mysterious subliminal message in the last episode of Gun Barrel. Hey, I just watched the last episode slow down, and for a second there is a weird video mixed in. I'll upload the captures to take a look. It's at 041. It's really there. What is this? Isn't this a subliminal message or something? It's subliminal. It's banned in Japan. Is this okay? Not just Japan, it's banned all over the world. There's another at 103. Found one at 239. I thought it was flashy, but I heard it was subliminal messages. That's what it was. There's probably more of it. I wonder what they are. 16, 17 areas? What the fuck? Okay, is there like a way to see these things? If only there was, but I don't think there is. Oh well. I don't know. I like seeing that sort of shit. Hidden things, you know? I call out to mom and leave from the front door. Even though it isn't noon yet, a powerful beam of sunlight rains down onto my face from above. I'm glad it's nice today. I'm supposed to meet Nai-san at 10 a.m. I'm going to pick her up at the JAXA employee dormitory. Since Uchigaoka Park is on the way, I plan to take care of business beforehand. I throw my stuff into the front basket of my scooter, and just as I try to put my helmet on, I notice something. In the corner of the narrow garden, there are some red flowers blooming. I only now realize that we have hibiscus flowers blooming in our yard. Maybe I noticed it because Nai-san was talking about them the other day. Otherwise, I'd never taken interest in the flowers in our garden. What did she said about them again? Or what did she say about them? And that was that. Yeah, that's right. Her explanation left an impression on me.
Kai!
Oh, it's Akiho. I guess she swung by while going for a walk.
おはよう。どっか出かけるの？
まあね。ちなみにもし部活あるならサボらせてもらうんで。だってさ、今俺なんて特にやることないじゃん。そっちは少しは進展してるわけ？
今日はスバルとガンツク2のデザインについて話してくるつもり。
もうショックからは立ち直ったんだね。
ショック？ああ、頑張れるの最終話のこと？
Yeah, what else? The day of the leak, Akiho was so stunned that she couldn't eat.
うちが思ってたのと違ったからね。ショックっていうよりがっかりだったんだ。でもあんまり深く考えてもしょうがないかなって。それでも頑張れるはうちの好きな頑張れるで何も変わらないしね。
I'm glad she's recovered so quickly.
で、カイ、 こんな朝早くからどこ行くの？
ナエさんとデート。
Oh, wow, we're just gonna flat out say it.
海水浴に行ってくる。ナエさんのリクエストでね。
カイ、天王寺さんといつの間にそんな仲良くなったの？
つい最近だよ。
まさか告白したとか？
いや、
好きなの？
好きっていうかさ、ナエさんすごく強いんだよ。
強いんだ。って強い？
キルバラがね。
キルバラ。あ、そう、キルバラ。
It's always kill ballad, Akiho. It's never anything different.
なんでも中学生の頃から東京のゲーセンで鍛えてたらしくてさ、読みがうまいんだよな。あれ絶対に対戦相手の反応まで含めて読んでるよ。単なる運ってわけじゃなさそう。対戦成績じゃ今のところ俺が優勢ではあるんだけどね。向こうがもっと慣れてくるとこれが五分になってくるかも。だから気を抜けないわけよ。
カイは本当ゲームが大好きだね。
Huh? Why does she seem disappointed in me?
あんまり天王寺さんを困らせないようにね。
Akiho lowers her shoulders as she walks back the way she came.
アキちゃん何しに来たんだろう。
Well, whatever. I'm gonna be late if I don't get moving. Let's do this. Oh, I wonder how this is all gonna go down. What's going on, Akiho? Jealousy, potentially? It takes less than 3 minutes to walk from Kai's house to mine. Just as I arrive back at home, Kai passes by on his scooter honking his horn. He waves at me, so I wave back. I wonder why. As I watch his back grow distant, I feel something grow tight deep inside of my chest. I suddenly realize that I'm squeezing the little fink attached to my Pokecom. I think back on Kai's earlier attitude. He was going on and on about games. It didn't seem like he was into Tanegashima as a woman, but as a fellow gamer. I recall the past. I was in grade school and my sister still lived on the island. She loved playing games. She was especially into fighting games. And of course, she always taught me and Kai how to play since we were constantly shadowing her. But I'm really bad at things that require fast, instantaneous responses, so I never improved. Kai, on the other hand, well, he just kept getting better and better. And suddenly, before I knew it, he and Big Sis were communicating using dedicated fighting games lingo. It's a language I've never understood. It's a raw language that only people who live in that world can understand. Whenever they start talking like that, I just space out alone. It felt like I was lost in some foreign country all by myself, and I was lonely. It kind of felt like Big Sis was being taken away from me. I was even jealous of Kai. So whenever the two of them would start rambling about, or playing games, I'd watch the anime Dad let me borrow. And that's how I became so knowledgeable about mecha anime. But I still felt left out. I'm sure the reason my chest hurts so much right now is because I feel the same as I did back then. Yeah, most likely. The vast sandy shores of Nagahama Coast are, as one would expect, deserted. The beach extends for a ways, but it doesn't stretch out in a perfectly straight line. I can't see far out. Alright, let's check Twitter. Kai looked alive. I wish you tried that hard at the club too. What is a hibiscus? I don't know if I can really respond to this because, I don't know. I don't think it's gonna have, like, any lasting impacts. I could check the guide. I don't have it loaded up on my phone, though. I don't think it would be a problem because we're already, like, set up on this route. Let's see. As you progress through the story, we can get our first ending. And it doesn't say anything about choosing responses, so I think we're okay. I think we can actually respond here. A summer flower, a spring flower, a fall flower. It's a summer flower, right? I mean, it's the summer. I would say the summer. I mean, it was in bloom. I don't think it's a problem to respond. Kojiro-san has been quiet these past few days. How are you? Not doing great, I can tell you that much. Oh, excuse me, can we have an extra month for summer break? Who wouldn't go into the ocean in the tropics? Tropical beaches with no one around are amazeballs. Wow, Haven't heard that term in years. I brought a swimsuit just for it. I came prepared to play. I'm confident in my looks since I work out. Ripped abs, muscles on the biceps, pretty good for a girl. Oh, but I don't mean it like I'm a musclehead or anything. I just have good amount of muscle. That's all good. I don't. I think most people don't really. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I don't know. If you work out, and that's good for you. If you don't, I mean, as long as you eat well and you take care of yourself, that's okay as well. If we go further north, we'll find my school's surfing club practicing, but the area we're in is devoid of people. I haven't come to the beach since elementary school. Maybe that's just unique to me. Ever since I started getting attacks, I stopped hanging outside.
いいですね。無人の砂浜とコバルトブルーの海。
I turn around when I hear Nai-san's voice. She had initially left to change. Uh-oh. What are we gonna see here? Oh, yep. That is a swimsuit. That for sure is a swimsuit. Yep. No other comments to make here. Nai-san's in a bikini, boldly exposing her slender body. Oh shit, god damn it. We get a fucking full-on 3D animate. What the fuck, dude? What the fuck? What the fuck? Woo! Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay. Okay. She has a very healthy, extremely sexy fit. I can't even deny that. Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah, that happened. Yeah. Okay. My eyes can't help but be drawn to her.
カイトくん、あんまりジロジロ見ないでください。
いや、綺麗だなと思って。
ありがとうございます。高校生の男の子にそう言ってもらえると、ちょっとだけ自信ついちゃいます。
That's a very strange statement to make. She laughs and rubs her upper arm.
腕だけちょっと焼けちゃってるんですよね。自転車焼けっていうのかな。日焼け止めは一応塗ってたんですが。
Her arms look slightly brown from her forearm down. Her body is pure white, so it stands out.
ナイさん、どこで着替えてきたの？
着替え？そこで上に着てた服を脱いだだけですよ。
もしかして、あらかじめ水着をつけてきてたわけ？
Nai-san nods with a bright smile. Well, I'm no different. If I take my shorts off, I have my bathing suit on underneath.
でもいいのかな？
何が？
だってカイトくんってアキホちゃんと付き合ってるんでしょ？
Nope.
いや、付き合ってないよ。
I flash her a wry smile.
そうなんですか？
Yeah, I guess the popular belief here is that they would be dating because, yeah, they're always together. But contrary to that popular belief, no, they're not. And honestly, at times there does appear to be a very close connection between the two. I don't know if I can call it a romantic connection whatsoever, though.
まあ、よく勘違いはされるけどね。
At times, it does feel like an Okabe and Mayuri type of relationship, which, as we've seen in some, areas, can kind of go romantic. Akiho and I are always together. But that's not because we're dating, it's because we both get attacks. We just watch each other's backs.
でも恋人はいるんでしょ？
いえ。
ふーん。確かにカイトくん変わってますもんね。
ってそこで納得しないでよ。
Let's just take it literally. I think it'd be funnier that way. Said the guy totally aware of that.
そういうナエさんはどうなの？東京に恋人とかいるんじゃない？
それが全然全く。
Which I'm going to say is kind of surprising, you know?
お父さんがやたら厳しくてですね。しかも見た目がタコ坊主みたいなので。
What? He does? An octopus?
友達の男の子を家に連れて行こうものなら親の敵かっていうぐらい睨みつけてくるんです。
Okay, you know what? I guess it does make a little bit more sense why she wouldn't have a boyfriend. Because of Mr. Braun. But no, I would say that he's like a good-looking guy too. I do have to say the Tenuji genes, they run well. They really do.
高校時代の私は勉強の虫だったこともあって、
I just want to call him an
青春
octopus.
の甘酸っぱい1ページとは全く無縁でしたよ。はあ。で、いかんいかん。湿っぽくなっちゃってるじゃないですか。
Nai-san slaps her own cheeks to re-energize herself.
ともかく、カイトくんが彼女いないなら、堂々とデートしていいっていうことですね。
いいと思うよ。それじゃ、せっかく二人きりになれたことだし。
Yep, kill ballad, I know. I swiftly whip out my Pokecom from the bag around my waist.
いざ勝負と行こうじゃないの。
The sound of waves coming to and fro rings out. The back and forth rocking sounds act as the perfect background music for our silence. Nai-san stands there dazed.
勝負ってここでキルバラの対戦ですか？
そう。他に何があると？
私は海水浴に来たんだってゲームをしに来たわけじゃないんですが。
海水浴をたまにしつつがっつり対戦でしょ。
カイトくんってやっぱり変な人ですね。
That is true. Nai-san says with a bitter smile. She then begins to stretch out.
この島の人はマイペースな人が多いみたい。
Yep, my eyes are up there.
私も
Eye
結構
contact.
のんびりしてる方なので、そういうペースは苦手じゃありませんが、さすがにカイトくんは極端すぎて
They're still up there.
じゃあ
Eye
本気で海に
contact.
入る気？
And I guess down there, reading.
本気だろうと本気じゃなかろうと入ります。
Nai-san flashes me a cunning smile.
カイトくんもね。
She suddenly grabs my arm and starts running toward the waves.
で、待った待った！ポケコンが！
My bag is still wrapped around my waist. If I go in like this, it's gonna get drenched in seawater and ruined. The thing might be waterproof, but better safe than sorry. Sadly,
イエーイ！
Nai-san rushes full speed ahead towards the waves. With me in tow, of course.
わっほーい！
The momentum causes me to trip over myself and plunge face first into the water. My mouth gets filled with salty seawater and I immediately hack it all out. I finally manage to get up on my knees and pull my face from the water.
冷たい！でも気持ちいいですね。
Nai-san is frolicking about joyfully. At this very moment, she looks nothing like the mature adult who works day to day. No, she looks like she's our age. Like she's just a normal girl. As I watch her beaming smile,
カイ、勝負しようよ。
I wonder why. But I begin to remember. The girl I could never reach no matter how much I extended my arm. Her voice, her words, her figure, her gestures. I remember it all so vividly. I remember the time when Misane was still on the island. When Akiho and I were still in elementary school. When we came to play at the beach. I've always looked up to Misane. She was the cool friend that was older than me. She was always the one walking ahead of me. And no matter how much I chased after her, I could never catch up. It wasn't just the age gap. It was her immense talent. And because I could never catch up to her, I only grew to admire her more as each day passed. I wanted to accomplish something, anything, and have her acknowledge me. So when I was little, I secretly promised myself, if I ever caught up to Misane in some way, I'd confess my feelings to her. For as long as I can remember, I've always been serious about whatever I did. Anyway, I didn't care what it was, I just wanted to catch up to Misane and surpass her. I started playing games as one of those potential paths forward. But as if to ridicule my desperate drive to succeed, Misane ended up challenging me in all sorts of ways. To this day, I don't know if she poked fun at me because I was little, or because she truly loved to play games. Misane was always about the challenge. Even when we came out here to swim back in elementary school, she was always about the challenge. Beach volleyball, swimming contests, bare-handed jellyfish fishing? What? There was no chance that a snotty little grade schooler like me could win against the genius high schooler Misane. She made a mess of me. As for Akiho, she never took part in the challenges. She just watched from afar or cheer for Misane. In the end, the promise I made to myself went unfulfilled. Misane ended up going to college in Tokyo after she graduated from high school. Honestly, there's a part of me that feels like she's a bitch. Like she's not a good person. And I feel bad for Kaito, that the fact that he looks up to her as much as he does. I don't think he was like groomed in a way to like be in a constant feeling that he had to catch up to her or anything like that. But I don't know, just the way that she eggs him on, the way that she, I guess, had these parting words for him, the way that she never, you know, stays in contact with anybody. Like she's kind of a bitch. The words she delivered to me before her departure marked the end of my young love story. As soon as she said those words to me, I realized it. That Misane never really cared about me like that in the first place. I was just a kid in the neighborhood and who she was pals with. Those words made me realize that that was the extent of my existence to her. Her final words on this island had nothing to do with me. She simply entrusted her little sister to me. Of course, I could and still do understand that she trusted me as one of her close childhood friends, and that's why she was able to leave Akiho to me. But those weren't the words I so longed for. I was happy to be relied on, and to this day I've stayed faithful to that promise. But the fact remains that I finally understood. The moment my love story ended, her final words signaling that I could never catch up to her. I felt left behind, and that feeling was never really gone away, or has never gone away. Or maybe I'll continue to feel this way for as long as I remain on this island. There's not much for the two of us to do on this empty beach. Well, yeah, I mean, there's just nothing going on. Got to freshen up, so what I need to do to build Gun Build 2, so I need that blueprint. Just waiting is pretty painful. The last summer of high school is gonna end soon. No, don't say that. I was doing my best not to notice it. Sorry. Honestly, yeah. Shoot, my last summer of high school. When did I realize that that was my last summer? Huh. I mean, for us in the States, summer is like between our school years, so after the summer, you go into your brand new school year. It's not a continuation of the school year you're already in. So it's me getting ready to become a senior. I actually don't really remember. I don't. Shit. I don't know if I accomplished a single thing that summer, but after that, all my summer breaks I dedicated towards college classes until I got into the university level, and then I was just trying to find work. So, there's that. Wow, what a positive outlook. A positive, I guess, look back on my past there. There's not much for us to do. I already said that. If we were in a relationship, we could flirt by the shore or sit shoulder to shoulder in the sand, chatting away endlessly. But Nai-san and I aren't like that. Had I brought a watermelon with me, we could have split it like the good old days. Or if we had a beach ball or floats, maybe we'd have something to do. But since we decided to come here yesterday, we didn't really prepare anything. I don't even know where we're gonna get lunch. Needless to say, there aren't any beach houses here. The closest store is about 10 minutes away by scooter. Anyway, we've already exited the water. It's only been an hour since we arrived.
まさかこんなに早く自分がバテるとは思わなかったよ。
I haven't been to the beach in a while, so I've totally forgotten how to enjoy the ocean.
子供の頃は何時間でもはしゃいでいられたんでしょうけどね。
We lay a vinyl sheet out on the sand and sit on it. Nai-san has been applying sunscreen to herself. She apparently forgot to put it on before leaving the dorm.
でもこのちょっと気だるい感覚久しぶりかも。海に遊びに行くと必ずこんな風に疲れちゃいますよね。で、帰り道はとっても眠くなるんです。
Nai-san doesn't seem to be the least bit bored.
さて、カイトくん、悪いんですけど、背中にオイル塗ってもらえます？
Oh
適当に
boy.
さっとでいいんで。
Oh boy. She hands me the sunscreen. Huh, her back. Nai-san is wearing a bikini with extremely low coverage. Her back is practically bare. Hell, I don't even think I've seen my childhood friend's back this up close and personal recently.
俺にオイル塗らせたいならさ、一勝負してよ。
ここでそれを言いますか。
Yeah, sun rays and cancer, that's something not to mess around about.
男の子的にはこういうの嬉し恥ずかしドキドキイベントであって、何が何でもやりたがるものだと思ってました。
At least she's aware of it.
もしかしてカイトくん、女子が好きじゃないとか？
なんでそうなるわけ？っていうかさ、ナエさんはナエさんでそんなこと言い出すってことは俺のこと誘ってるの？
どうでしょう。
What do you mean by that? Just fucking say yes or no. Why is it always vague? And just like that, she's acting like an older, more experienced woman. I don't want her to get the wrong idea about me, so I opt to just help her. I put some sunscreen on my palms and gently apply it to her skin. Oh, come on. Nai-san's whole back twitches. I guess it must tickle a little. Her skin is elastic, smooth, warm, and feels good to the touch.
丁寧に塗らなくてもいいですよ。適当で。
I can feel the vibration of her voice through her skin when she speaks.
じゃ、塗り終わったら勝負ね。
本当にしつこいな、カイトくんは。
ちなみにこういう時ってさ、普通は寝そべってビキニのブラ紐も取ってから塗るみたいなパターンよく見るけど。
それは日焼け止めじゃなくて日焼けオイルの方ですよ。こんがり小麦色に焼きたい時に塗るやつです。
へえ、なるほどね。
I hand the sunscreen back to Nai-san after doing a quick sweep across her back like she told me to.
ありがとう。どうでしたか？乙女の柔肌に触れた感想は。
Wow, what a question.
聞くのそれ。
照れてますね、この子の。
She starts poking me with her finger. Since she's the one teasing me, I decide to unleash a lighthearted counterattack.
じゃあ感想。すべすべで柔らかくてマシュマロみたいでした。もっと触っていたかったです。
Wow.
そうでした。
Where the fuck is this game gone? Crap, I think I just dug my own grave. This is more embarrassing than I thought it'd be. Wait, why is Nai-san the one blushing? What happened to her whole mature, experienced woman thing? We sit in silence for a while. It's pretty awkward.
カイトくんは。
Nai-san breaks the ice, but she's no longer blushing. She's kind of smiling, actually. But she also sort of looks like she's on the verge of tears. Her expression is somewhere in the middle.
私が東京に一度戻ると聞いて寂しがってくれましたけど。
うん、まあね。
一緒に来ます？
Whoa.
例えば私からそんな風に誘われたらどうしますか？
Nai-san doesn't look at me. Instead, she gazes out at the horizon. What is she thinking? What is the meaning of this question? I feel like she's looking into my heart. It feels like I don't understand Nai-san as well as I thought I did. I gently close my eyes. That day 6 years ago, I was still a kid, and Akiho was entrusted to me. I couldn't chase her. I didn't have the means to chase after her. But what about now? I could go if I wanted to. I could go alone even, ignoring the specifics. I could go right this moment. No, I don't have any money. I've done no prep. That's right. I'm not prepared. Back then, 6 years ago, if I could have, I would have wanted to go with her. I still feel that way now. But even then, what have I accomplished these past 6 years? I think I've been able to uphold the promise I made to Misune. But back then, I gave up on my feelings, my hopes, and I had to. I've had lots of chances to make them become a reality since. In 6 months, I graduate high school. But how much prep have I really done to follow her to Tokyo? I open my eyes. The sunlight brightly reflects off the sand.
わかんない。
That's the only answer I can squeeze out. I'm utterly hopeless.
そっか。 イト君はゲームする相手を求めているだけなのかもしれませんね。
Haha, well, someone to play games with.
倒すべき相手がいないと本気になれないタイプ。
I don't think she's wrong.
でも
Nai-san looks at me. The smile on her face is a little lonesome.
私はカイト君にとっての誰かの代わりにはなれませんよ。
Ha ha ha, there we go. She saw right through me. I knew it. She's on a different level. She's not just pretending to be an adult. That day, our date came to an abrupt end before noon. Nai-san told me she had fun with her usual smile, but I knew better. I knew that she was just being polite. Nai-san is an adult, excuse me. I'm still a child. That's all there is to it. Damn. Summer is about to end. It's not like there's a clear-cut day where summer actually ends, but the last day of August. It's the last day of summer break for students. And for high school seniors, well, the end of summer holds a lot more meaning.
カイト君
She calls out to me out of nowhere as I stare up at the sky by the TNSC bus stop.
相変わらず気配を消して近づいてきますね。
As per tradition, everyone come out to do club activities. Even though we are in the waiting phase, we can still do maintenance on Gun Build 1. Hey, Kai hasn't been himself the past few days. He won't answer me even when I ask, what's up? I get that Subaru has been concentrating on the blueprint, but Frau Bao has been silent too. Maybe everyone has something they have to deal with? I don't know. Hey, Aki-chan, you want to do a study group with me? Just the two of us? I'm still not done with my homework. Let's do it. Meet at the club room. I'm glad they're getting closer together. Kaito looks like he's feeling down. He doesn't eat much. Really easy to notice. Love makes people change. I grew as a person by marrying you. I'm truly grateful to you, my lovely wife. Oh, really? Damn. What is the meaning of the subliminal messages in the last episode of Gun Barrel? Alright, well, honestly, I don't really care. I mean, the conversation's gone on a little too much, and until, like, we actually see something, it's not gonna matter too much to me. In my opinion. Before I even realize it, Nai-san is standing there.
こんなところで何してるんです？
Nai-san chuckles.
もしかして私のことをお見送りしてくれるとか？
別にわざわざ来ることもないかなって思ったんだけどさ。根性の別れってわけでもないし。ただほら、一応デートした身としてはね。
まさか一度だけで彼氏気分になっちゃうなんて思いませんでした。
I guess Steam just makes funny noises now. That's great.
種子島の純朴な少年をかどわかしちゃいましたか？
どっちかっていうと、せっかく見つけた貴重な対戦相手がまたいなくなっちゃうのが寂しいよ。
やっぱりゲームが第一なんですね、カイト君は。
Oh, but of course.
もう行くの？
ええ、これから空港です。
俺の他に見送りはなし？
さっき挨拶はしてきましたし、二度と戻ってこないわけでもないですから。
次はいつ頃こっちに来る予定
？10月にはもっと早くなるかもしれません。
このまま消えて戻ってこなくてさ、苗さんは幻だったって言われても俺不思議に思わないかも。
Shit, I'd probably believe it too after Steins Gate. I mean, come
まるで
on.
俺たちが望んだ幻影みたいだったっていうか。
I know this isn't necessarily a crossover. It's all in the same universe, but still, it is wild that she's even here and actually has, like, you know, a purpose in the story.
お金を運んできた幸せな青い鳥みたいな。
それはっきり言っちゃう？せっかく遠回しな言い方したのに。
すみません。でも私はご都合主義のデウスエクスマキナなんかじゃありませんよ。
You know what? I'll read that tip because I actually don't remember what that meant. Latin for God from the machine. The phrase is used to refer to someone suddenly appearing in the story and moving it forward with absolute godlike power. Works for me.
カイト君やアキホちゃんが頑張った結果、ロボワンの決勝戦の舞台に立ったんです。そこでのあなたたちを見なかったら、私はこの島に来なかったわけで。
この前さ、海に行った後もう一度考えたんだ。苗さん俺に聞いたでしょ。一緒に東京に行くかって。
ええ。行きますか？まだ間に合いますよ。
she says brightly. I think he's gonna answer with a, not right now, but like, once I graduate or some shit, like I'll be ready. If I said yes, she might actually take me with her.
俺、この島を出たいのか出たくないのか、どっちなんだろうって考えたんだ。ずっとこの島の時間から置き去りにされた感じが怖かった。焦りみたいなものがあったよ。でもこの島が気に入ってたりもして、あんまり自分から出ていく気にもなれなくてさ、自分でもどっちなんだろうってわからなかった。
カイトくん。
だけどナエさんが言った言葉で気づいたんだよ。俺はまだゲームをしていたいんだって。倒すべき相手をさ、倒しきれてないんだ。この島の時間は止まってるように見えるけど止まってなくて、俺の時間もさ、ちゃんと進んでるんだよ。だからここにとどまっていても立ち止まってることにはならないかなって思った。
It might sound like an excuse, but my rank is improving little by little. Hell, I'm second place worldwide. I'm only one spot away from my dream.
それが今の俺が出せる答えだよ。
そうですか。
Nai-san is apparently taking a cab to the airport. She asked if I wanted to ride with her, but I said no. I came here by scooter, so it'd be a pain to get home if I left it here.
そうそう、これお土産に。
On my way over, I picked a hibiscus that was blooming in my house's yard. According to Mom, she didn't plant it. It bloomed there naturally. I probably should have let it be, but if it's going to wither away anyway, I wanted Nai-san to have it.
ありがとうございます。
Nai-san brings her face close to mine after taking the flower. For a second, I thought she was gonna kiss me. Nah, not here. Not in this game. Not in this absolute tame adventure with like no graphic like anything. Like, this is not an adult-oriented game. This is E for everyone type of game. Come on now. As is every science adventure title. Instead, our cheeks lightly touch. First the right, then the left. What a strange girl. This was the Western greeting that Nai-san told me about before. Yeah, again, I stand by my statement. Nai-san seems bashful.
ひと夏のアバンチュールは今日で終わりですね。もうちょっと憧れのお姉さんで居続けてもよかったかな。
もしかしてまんざらでもなかった？
嘘。帰らないと偉い人に怒られちゃいますから。それじゃあ1ヶ月後にまたお会いしましょう。おじゃり申せ？
そういう時はノッチよーだよ。
はい、ノッチよ。
Long after Nai-san is left by taxi, I stand behind at the TNSC, gazing up at the sky. I doubt I'll be able to see her plane from here, so I just imagine it in my head. I imagine Nai-san's plane disappearing into the deep blue sky. I wonder if it's as hot in Tokyo as it is here. I wonder if Misune ever thinks about Tanegashima from over there. I notice a cicada's shell on the ground below the bench.
今日で夏も終わりか。
My hushed voice fades into the sea breeze. You guys ever play Kingdom Hearts 2? Oh, I'm gonna skip this. You guys ever play Kingdom Hearts 2 where like, oh nice, we cleared phase 5. Where at the end of the prologue, Roxa says, looks like my summer vacation is over. That shit hurt. That shit hurt bad. Alrighty. Looks like we're getting everything now that we finally finished a route. We got an ending here. Tweepo alert section has been added? Huh. Yeah, I guess Steam just now has like sounds to their shit now, so that's great. That's fun. That's a good time, I guess. I'm gonna have to go in and like change that because the Steam overlay isn't even shown here on screen, so it's not like you guys get anything out of it. You just hear the little noise. So it looks like there's like 4 routes total. Not bad. Shoot, I don't even know how far we are into the game here, to be completely honest. Okay, never mind, 5 routes total. There we go. I mean, our CG library total percentage is almost 40%, so about 2/5 of the way done, almost halfway there. Total tips. I don't know why it says 180 out of 180 out of 217. I I don't know what that means, but damn, 32 hours, almost 33 of playtime? Jesus Christ. Holy shit. All right. Here's our tips list to get an idea. Oh, wow, yeah. I guess, yeah. You know what? I believe the 180 all of a sudden. Wow, we actually have gotten a lot of tips already. That is actually impressive. Shit. Well then. Fuck me, right? And here's the CG library. 13 pages. Yeah, there's still a lot to go for sure. Okay. Cool, cool. What was it saying about the, I know there's the daily records, which I'm not going to be utilizing here. I made a save, like I was told to on the guide, but what was it saying there about, like, the fucking, the Tweepo shit? Where that at? I don't know. Unless I'm just, like, unless it's, like, right in front of me and I'm just not seeing it. Well, anyways, thank you all for watching this episode, and I guess next time we will be jumping back into that first save slot that I was told to lock. We'll be jumping back there. I think we're going to respond to a tweet and then basically do everything that we just went through, minus the nice stuff, I'm assuming. And then the story will just continue. But that was nice. That was a nice little little side route thing there with Nai. Her character, I mean, she was just a child in Steins Gate. It's hard to really say too much. I mean, there was one moment where we could say some things, but it's a little spoilery, so I'll just leave that to Steins Gate. But Nai is a very interesting character, and it is nice to see her have some personality here, though it didn't really dive too much into her here. I think that just goes to show that she's not too much of an important character in the overall story here, and that's fine. But what she was able to do was kind of pull a little bit of Kaito out. And we got to see that, yeah, he is, well, I mean, it's obvious that he was following Misaki this whole time, but we really got to see that at play, and it was actually a really, really nice little side thing that we got to explore. And, well, if anything, it made me realize that, yeah, Misaki's a fucking bitch, and that'll be my opinion going forward. But thank you all for watching this episode. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, all that fancy jazz. Next time, we continue on with the main story, I guess. See you guys then. Take it easy.